Alright, it is 4 o'clock. My name is Super Fun. It is Rocket League Day. Let's get back into the swing of things. Hope you're doing well. Alright, 9 rounds. 9 rounds, 6 teams. Let's get it. And your first game is against the Rovers, the Titty Rovers. Yes, Uriah Armstrong and Buzz Shepherd are in the red. And the black, and your toothless team. It's a 4v4 competition, standard games apply, standard rules apply. As Uriah punches that ball back down, Toothless goes running down. Powering up on the way, Sundowner gets a run, Shepherd with a nice Shepherd. Toothless gets a nice bounce, it's going in. There's no runner there. Sundowner gets it and wraps it up around the Rovers corner. Toothless sees that one, going for a little jibby jab, but a jibby jab the wrong way. Sundowner bouncing that back up in the corner. Spending a lot of time in that Rovers corner today as Shepherd bumped it out. That's a nice strike there by Sundowner, it's a good shot. Beats goal. Shepherd comes out of goal to hit that ball. It's unfortunate that Sundowner and Armstrong too late to get there. But a good strike and a good hole. 4:26 on the clock, 1-0 to your Toothless team. Sundowner, Jester, Merlin, and then of course a Toothless Varmint. And there's another shot. Merlin pulls that one off. It was a nice bounce pass by Sundowner, I believe. No, it was Jester. Puts it right in front of Merlin. Merlin takes a kick on the half volley. Beats your eyes. Straight in the hole. 2-0. Kitty team are out. It's a bump. It's a good bump. Bouncing that one around, passes it over to Merlin. Can Merlin get some magic out of that? No, he can't. Jester putting that one to the side. Buzzes there. Toothless running up and gets a nice bounce. Can't get a run on that. Gets a second bounce and pushes that one straight through the hole. Fantastic job there. The tail whip after the flippy flop. And Uriah does well to block that one there, but doesn't see Toothless coming in behind. Shepherd couldn't get that ball to turn around quick enough. And Toothless heads to whack off. That's right. He's there and the advantage goes nowhere. Bounce still in the middle. Toothless going up. Tries to go for a karate kick. Couldn't get there. There's 2 to beat. 3 to beat. Buzz on the other side. Should get a stab at that. Does. Puts it straight through Titty hole. They played around in Titty corner for a little bit. And the pass went straight in the middle of Titty hole. That's right. And Buzz did the job in the end in Titty hole. 1 minute 20 gone. 1 minute 10 gone, sorry. And it's still anyone's game. This is Rocket League 2. Trying to go for a double jump, the bounce, the flippy flop. Tries to pump the backwards flop, but couldn't get there. Buzz is on the run. Takes a good stab, but it's going to bump gingerly bounce Titty hole. Toothless going up, getting that one cleared. Runs it around Titty corner instead. That's a good bump. Toothless trying to get there in time. Gets a nice roll in the end. Uriah couldn't get the deflection right. Toothless Sundowner combination does well. Bounces it up. He's just got to get there. Does. No boost needed. Toothless with the flippy flop and Spider-Man's on the wall. Does another flippy flop. And just a nice header to send that one through right on time and on target. 4-1 to scoreline. We're almost 2 minutes in. The Rovers with a blistering start. But nothing compares to this Titty set. Toothless, Sundowner with a bump. Toothless going up. Oh, he couldn't get there in time. Gets a nice roll. Bounces it back up in the middle. Tries to cut it off. Needs a bit of boost. Finds it. Collects the other one. Sundowner with a punt. It's a good punt. Goes over the defender. Sundowner again punting that all the way, almost all the way back to halfway. Toothless jumped up, missed it. There's a whole bunch of titties at the back there. Merlin with a jab. Armstrong just knocking Merlin out the way. Toothless with the bounce. Does well. Beats Buzz. Sundowner should get that. Toothless taking out the competition. As the ball comes creeping back towards Titty Hole. Toothless there, there's a nice stop. He's got to land. Does Merlin with some magic. Powers up in the end. Pushes that one out. Toothless goes up, karate kicks that. Straight in a rover hole. They didn't like that. There it is, Merlin popping that ball up and Toothless with a spinning wheel kick. Just popping that one through. Almost at the 3-minute mark, over halfway. And I'll tell you what, these titties are popping. Toothless with a bouncer. Look at that. The hits the assist, rings it in a bell. And finds himself at the hole with Sundowner. And an Armstrong. Ooh, yeah, I hear that dinner bell. 6-1. It's a whooping. Oh, Toothless just getting a grab on that. It's in the right spot, puts it against the wall. There's a run. Merlin tries to get that, couldn't do it in the end. Sundowner and Jester, they're all there on the opposite side. They're trying to get position now. No one's grabbing that. They beats that. Toothless, Jester with a nice shot, but Armstrong, great intercept. Uri is on it. Sundowner beats that. Toothless trying to get around, bumping bastards everywhere. Oh, I had to in the end, you can't get back around in time. And Armstrong just floating that one in Titty Hole. I tell you what, it lingered there for a long time. Merlin did with a great defense there. Jester trying to bump it out, but Merlin in the end pushing it back in Titty Hole. And right, they had to whack off, and that's a big kick from bloody whack off. Oh, Armstrong just getting a bump on that, just beats Toothless. Jester with the rim around. Toothless with the bump. Jester, Uri was on it. Trying to push that out. They bump it to the halfway line, but Toothless is there, sending it right back high into that corner. Jumps up. Does a flippy flop. Bangs it against the backboard. There's no one there. Buzz is there. Uri is down the opposite end for some reason. That's not going to be good. That's not going to be good at all. Buzz had them all and bloody in all sorts, really. Sundowner trying to cut that one off, rings it in a bell. Merlin couldn't pull out of that one and head straight in Titty Hole himself. My God. They're on the way back, the Rovers, but is it too much? Too late? We don't know. As Toothless bangs that one. Gets a nice tippy tap. Gets a flippy flop. That's a nice combination there. Let's have a look at that again. Right off on kickoff, bounces it into the corner, comes in with the backwards flopper, sets it up for himself, and takes a nice little headlight china. Blinds Armstrong and ends up with the hole. 48 seconds. There it is, Sundowner bouncing that ball out. Toothless there's got to get it, does, gets a nice shot on that, punches it back past halfway. Powers up as well. Sundowner running that one down. Toothless was there, but the ball wasn't, unfortunately. And Jester under it. Armstrong, Shepherd, Merlin. 30 seconds left. Sitting around Rover corner. Toothless powering up for that. Didn't need to. Jester was already there. And 24 seconds on the clock. They hit the 8. Sundowner just getting the clearance there, and Jester with the extra propulsion with the hat. That was a good job in the end. 8-3, game 1. My God, man. It's a whooping. It's a whooping. This goes up, has a little bit of a spin, a bit of curtsy, gets a double header on that and challenges Armstrong. Jester is there. Toothless got to get up, got to get up, got to get up. Merlin pushing that one the wrong way. Oh, Toothless trying to get there, but Buzz. I'll tell you what, the Rovers are coming back hot, but it's too late, too little. Too late. Toothless just trying to make his way through there, but Buzz being a bastard bangs another Titty Hole. 7 seconds left. This isn't going to go too far. There's a bump. That's going to go high in the corner. 2 seconds left. You're going to have to hit that now. Didn't matter in the end. Toothless, the centered ball tacticianer and the scorer. Nice job. Alright, week 2. Oh, the Rebels. The bastards. Let me just say that. Yes, that's right. I said it. The bastards knocked us out of playoffs last week. So the Titty team are out for revenge. They took them out in their normal set of 9 rounds, but they got bounced out by the Rebels in the playoffs last week. Bandit, Outlaw, Dude, and Poncho are going to get a whooping. And that ball's flying straight down Titty hole. Dude goes up, gets a nice bounce on that, takes a flippy flop, a couple of rotations, lands awkwardly, that's a 5. Sundowner putting that one out. Toothless trying to get there in time. Sundowner not in the correct position there. Toothless with a karate kick. Oh, the spin didn't work. 4 minutes 37 on the clock. As that ball is going nowhere, Jester flies in and sends that ball sky high. There's everybody under it. Toothless just hitting it, staying back for a little bit. Poncho takes a stab, but Toothless is there. Bangs it on the corner. I'm going to go for a power up. And goes for a little tippy tap. Oh, Dude puts it up. Dude's going back around for another tippy tap. Just gets an edge on it. Merlin. I'm pretty sure that was an assist. I'd be damned if it wasn't. There it is. Oh no, it hit Bandit on the bottom. Don't know if it deflected, but that was definitely a directional change there from the ball. It was a good shot in the end. That's a nice rebel hole. That'll be Rebel yelling later, I'm pretty sure. Builders with a nice punt, but doesn't get anywhere. Bandit intercepts that and it heads down towards Titty corner in front of Titty hole. Toothless gets taken out by Dude. That ball's going to swing straight across the other side. It does. Dude's there. Toothless not worried. Going for the flippy flop. Turns in the power up. Bumping bastards all the way down. Goes to the back and swapper. Does good. Changes that direction. Outlaw couldn't get a good grab on that as it runs around Titty corner and Toothless is there. Powering up. Oh, Sundowner with a nice flippy flop. Toothless with a nice bang. It hits the dinner bell. It's there for Sundowner. Sundowner couldn't get it. Passes it back to Toothless. Toothless putting it back above the hole. It's not good enough. Poncho deflects the wrong way. And luckily for Poncho, it heads in the right direction. Toothless powering up. That's it. Saw the opening. Hit the afterburners. As he gets pushed out here by someone, I think it was Poncho, it was. Golly didn't get it. Poncho left to defend, and Tooth was already there. Collecting the rebel holes. Jester and Outlaw head to whack off with the Melon and Dude. The ball goes up. And it just flies gingerly in there. Tooth is not hitting that one. Fireman's wall. Goes up. Oh, it just kicks the ball up in the air. Why not? Poncho takes it out. Toothless there to bump it back. Poncho maybe a clean run. Merlin's got to hit the afterburners. They all do. Well, Toothless can't get there. It's going to be bad. Poncho. There's a very much confusion in the defense on that one. You can see it all halfway down. They're all there, but no one can get in position. Toothless doing some fancy flips on the off the screen there. And Poncho put a slip ball at that one. Straight through Titty hole. We're 2 minutes in. And it's 2-1 the scoreline. The Rebels beat the Titty team last time in the playoffs. And the Titty team are out for revenge as Poncho and Toothless are running that. Toothless hits the rim. Bounces that ball, but it bounces it too far. Goes straight across the other side and Bandit and Outlaw there to collect. Toothless is there. Bounces that ball forward. Puts it in front of the hole. Jester trying to get it to Toothless. Toothless out of position. Gets that ball forward at least. Gets a karate kick. Oh, pulls out the backwards flopper, but it's not good enough. There's a bit of a challenge as it heads back to halfway. Poncho in the lead. Doesn't get it. Dude is there. Dude gets a collection. Hits it towards Titty corner. Toothless is there. Nice shot there. Decides to hold it up for a second. Right timing. Gets a certain save. And that's a good shot. Ups it too far around Titty corner. Oh, to Rebel corner, sorry. Oh, Merlin. Toothless. What a pass. Toothless with the rim job. There it is. It's rimming around the corner there. Sundowner. Toothless hits the edge of the rim and that's it. And Merlin just beat Poncho. 3-1's your scoreline. Can the Rebels pull something out? They still have a minute 50. Toothless hitting the power. Cutting bastards across. That's it. There's a nice shot. Jester. Oh, they're all getting a shot at it. Toothless goes up, tries to take out Outlaw. Sundowner. Bouncing that one up. Jester. Clean shot. Beats Poncho. Poncho just sitting too far inside of the whole square there. That'll work. This is going to go for whack off, decides not to. Sits back instead. Saves his servo up, Sundowner running down. There's a couple of people there. Oh shit. Should have went for it. Jester with a nice save. Toothless, gotta go up, gotta go up, gotta go up. Not that way. Dude, Poncho having words. Jester getting the better of everyone. Toothless running down at a rate of knots. Gets a favourable tap. Oh, Toothless just bumping that one forward. It's a good shot. It's just going to clean the dinner bell. But I tell you what, there's a smash in the end there that sends that ball heading back towards halfway. And a lucky shot sends it back towards Rebel Hole. Toothless and Merlin. Merlin with a nice punch. It was a good fake by Toothless. And Merlin coming across with a very good play there. And runs it off the side there. Toothless and Merlin. They didn't know which way it was going to go and they were too late to react. 1 minute left. As the Titty team are standing on top of the Rebels right at this point in time. Must say it's probably a good view from down there. But the Titties rather be up, pointing forward and going for shots like that. As Toothless seals the deal. Gets up in that corner there, gets a little fly, a little headlight tap with a pirouette. Nancy? 49 seconds left. They go up, they go down. That's the way the ball is. Toothless getting that one to go forward. Comes around. Ooh, shit. Flippy flop, floppy flip. Oh, bangs that one well in the corner. Just got to get there, but can't. Wrong angle. Jester with a headbutt, cleans it in a bell. Toothless got to get up. Does. Didn't get the better of that. Merlin's coming down for a snap. Bandit bounces that one. Clear pass halfway. It's a good kick in the end. Toothless running the gauntlet. Gets a double tap. Ran out of power. Merlin's there, but no one's going to get it. Oh, that's a banger. That's in. That's bullshit. Scented balls, yes, you need scented balls and a slow poke. Yes, I like a slow poke. Toothless taking out the honours as we head to week 3. Have titties. Next, at Sovereign Heights. 5 minutes on the clock. You have Boomer, Stykes, Homer, and Casper the Ghost, I'm pretty sure that is, in the blue team. And you know your titty team, the Toothless team were in the black, and Toothless got a good shot on that one. Coming back down, gets a nice tibby tap, sends that one to the whole square. Toothless trying to get another shot on that. But Stykes doing a good job. Toothless bumping that one, good timing. That was Captain Caveman, sorry, my apologies. I should have known Captain Caveman and that mystery machine anywhere. I'm sure it's 2 different bloody cartoons, but it doesn't matter. This is Rocket League. That's a nice kick. Toothless couldn't get there in time. That was a good job by Toothless. I'll tell you what, just getting all sorts. Fomo, Jester. That's a nice cut. Just getting bumped, sending that ball right around town. Hits some nitro, gets a nice bump. Going for it, Fomo diverting that attack. It's sitting around Mammoth Corner. That's right. As Merlin takes a stab at Mammoth Hole, I tell you what, Captain Caveman is out of block. And that mystery machine, Toothless sees 1, goes 2. That's a good bit of play in the end. Stalls the ball up, they get no advantage out of that. And the Titty team on the attack. There's the corner, Toothless heading straight for it. It's as easy as it come. Sundowner, that's it, wrapping that ball off the backboard, hits the top corner, and Toothless there to make it. That's a banger. 3:46 is on the clock. 1-0 is on the scoreline. The Titty team and the Mammoths in game 3, I think it is. So, hope you're enjoying yourself. Welcome. Sit back, relax, we got you. 3:33 is on the clock. And the Titty team are running through as Jester takes a nice easy punt there. He gets the goalie out of position, I'm pretty sure. Here it is, Merlin with the pointy hat again. Jester running in, he's got everyone out of position. There's a great job by Jester and Merlin. Jester the goalie, and of course Merlin the assist. Captain Caveman takes a punt, takes a stab at Titty hole. People setting it back to Titty corner. Didn't quite want to see what was happening there, so he decided to go up instead. Oh, it's going to ring the dinner bell. It did. Pills going up. Didn't get the jibby jab. No one in. Captain Caveman. And then Mystery Machine. That's a good job by Boomer there. Getting it in. Strikes straight off the backboard, and Captain Caveman comes in with that Mystery Machine. Don't know how you pulled that one off, but it definitely is a mystery. 2-1. We have a game. Almost 2 minutes in. No advantage really at whack off as Toothless gets that one up. He gets the ricochet, passes it up to Mel. Mel with a nice shot for the challenge. Sundowner is there. Strikes, doing the job. Toothless putting it on the crossfield. Putting it back crossfield, getting everyone out of position. Merlin and Jester are there to punt it. Does, gets in front of Boomer, heads it down towards Mammoth corner. Jester sitting there, wrapping it around, takes a little kick, passes it to Toothless. Toothless putting it in the middle. Strikes is there. That's good defense by Strikes. Boomer having to come in and finish it off. And it still hangs around the Mammoth corner. Merlin trying to do a good job. Sundowner is there. Couldn't get it. Toothless and Strikes are meeting in the middle. Jester takes a punt. Misses everyone, hits off the backboard. Jester's there, but wrapped up. Got someone on defense, I couldn't see. Chills going up, punting that one all the way to halfway. Captain Caveman is there, but was too eager for it. Toothless is there, getting a second stab at it. Puts it up towards the corner. Couldn't get that one. It passes 2, it passes 3. Merlin's all the way down in defense. They haven't attacked it by Strikes. Trying to go coast to coast. Sundown is still there. Fomo wrapping that one around. This is bad for them. There's not much good that can happen from this. Toothless trying to get up there. Does Merlin. It's a good shot by Merlin. Toothless with a nice little jibby jab. Oh, it's too high. Oh, Merlin grabs it off the backboard and dunks it. Oh, Jester, sorry. There it is. Toothless setting up that alley-oop. Puts it off the backboard. Jester catches it. Straight down to Mammoth hole. It's 1:43 on the clock. 3-1 is the scoreline. The Kitty team, the Toothless team are in the black. The Mammoths, that's a good pass. Oh, that's a great pass. Oh, that's, my God. They're pulling everything out. This is a great play from start to finish. There it is, Sundown with a great pass to Toothless. Toothless propping that ball up. Almost could have had it in himself. Puts it to Sundowner. He catches that ball and lays it up. Nothing but that. And hold. 4-1's the score, and 1:33 is on the clock. Captain Caveman with a great punt towards City corner. Until powering up, he gets that one, punts that one back, trying to get it back to halfway, but it's cut off by Fomo. Boom's there too. Tilda's trying to have a stab at both of them, passes it over to his teammates to put up the Rumrose. Jesse getting a run on that. Tilda's Captain Caveman. Don't know who hit that, but we'll take it. Oh, Toothless bumping it out with Strikes. Sundown is there. Toothless running down. Couldn't get it. Captain Caveman with the clearing ball. Does on the fast break. Heads down towards Titty corner. Captain Caveman again, that mystery machine. Toothless couldn't get there. Boomer is there to finish it off. I told you what, we saw it when we had the run. Or the runs. Doesn't matter. Captain Caveman taking that coast to coast. Puts it in front of Boomer and takes the easiest shots in front of goal. In front of hole, sorry. 4-2. Yes, it's a hole, not a goal. In this particular game. That's the way we set it up. That's the way we play. Alright. 41 seconds is on the clock. Tulu burning some time. Couldn't get a hold of that one. There's a nice cut. Tulu's just getting a rip on that one. Pass it over to Fomo. Fomo doesn't get it. Jester challenges. Gets a better shot on that one. Comes back a long way. Toothless getting the bump, puts it above the backboard, and leaves it on the top of the hole square. Doesn't get it. He's still floating around. Corner 4-2's your scoreline. There is 9 seconds left. Toothless taking another shot. It rings another dinner bell. There's no one coming to dinner tonight. I tell you what, 2 seconds. Call that a game. Toothless just keeping that ball alive for a second, but that's it. That is it. The striker and ball touches. Boy, you must have scented balls. That's right. Oh, nice. Dirty balls. Week 4, the Monarchs. The kitties and the Monarchs. Well, here we are. Raja's Ramjets. Khan. Rexy the Fisherman, and of course Sultan of Swing. Fantastic team this. Raja's Ramjets. Raja's the captain of the team. He's got his Ramjets, yes, that's what his name is. Rock League cars, Ramjets. And of course he's got his carpets, the bobbleheads that you can get at any of his stores. He's the best car seller that side of the sand. Raja Ramjets, and of course his carpets. As Toothless getting a good grip of that one. I'll tell you what, they've been a different team since Raja's come back with the cars. I'll tell you what, the Monarchs having their way with the Titty team in the last couple of weeks. But we'll see what happens this time around. Sundown, he goes around. Toothless is there, can't do too much. Gets up, gets down, passes it over to Merlin. Bumping bastard on the way through. Takes out Raja. Raja in a bad spot. Toothless in a good one. We'll take it. Merlin popping that one up. Bumps it into Raja. Couldn't get his ramjet to work apparently. And Toothless with a nice little spinning wheel kick there. Dribbles that one through. The Monarch hole. The way you want it when you're invading a Monarch hole. That's right. Don't leave your mark and it's a point on the scoreboard. We'll do just that. It's 4 minutes 20 and oh, that was interesting. That's a good tap. Jester, Toothless, Jester, Toothless, Raja. My God, what a great defense. It was too hard to name the action. There was too much going on. Toothless with the punt, takes on Khan. Just gets the better of that one. Gets the punt again, but Raja hitting that ramjet this time. Flying down. Toothless, I'll tell you what. You know, I say he's got a ramjet as well. As he fucks up that shot and has to run all the way back down. Power up. Raja getting the better of that. Toothless couldn't get the tap. Rolled the wrong way. Raja couldn't get that one. Toothless powering up again. He gets a better shot than that, hits it downfield. Gets a little redirect. Oh, the double tap, the triple tap. It was a good play in the end. They couldn't get it. There's a nice challenge there by Jester. But just couldn't get that ball to take. Toothless going up, runs a hole. And get a double tap. Merlin's there. Toothless is there. Puts it back into the corner. Thank you. That's what I needed. Bumps into a power up. Oh, just couldn't get that one clean. The Sultan of Swing pushing Toothless out the way as Khan rips that one out. Toothless putting that one back up. Can't get in front of that. It rings it in a bell. No, it doesn't. It goes straight in. Raja with an extra squirt on that nitro. And look at that ramjet, the blue flame. I'm pretty sure that's probably some extra farts in there with the nitro. That's why it's so blue. Not sure, we'll find that out later from Raja. As Khan wraps this one. 2-1's the scoreline. We are 2 minutes in, just over 2 minutes in. Khan taking a shot. Toothless going down. Rexy the Fisherman. Haven't seen much of Rexy the Fisherman. But he's always floating around. Toothless trying to get a little titty tap on that ball. Couldn't go too much. He goes up in the middle, but it's saved by Raja. Just trying to control that. They pass it over to Toothless. Couldn't get the grab on that. Khan doing a good job too. Good morning, Blue Army. I hope you're doing well this morning. Alright, everybody. Hope you're doing great yourselves. Toothless with some flippy flops and some floppy flips. Passing it back down to Sundown and takes a nice punt. Toothless will say, yes, I'll go that way. Does a flippy flop, does a fake. Lets that ball roll. Oh, sets it up, couldn't get it. Raja. Toothless trying to get over his buddy teammate, Sundown, and definitely heading the wrong way. As they take another shot at this. Oh, there it is, Sundown with a great shot. Oh. Yes, I'm feeling a lot better. Thank you very much for asking. Still feel a little bit shit. Still got some effects of the sickness last week, but otherwise than that, we're in a good day. As you see, we're having a good game and a good fight as well. There's a Monarchs. They're going to get a whooping. Toothless hits another goal. It's a nice header. Comes up flying there. It's a nice shot from Wackoff. It just pops up like a pimple on prom night. And Toothless doing the flippy flop. Dances all the way to a Monarch hole. Hope you're well. How's the sunshine out there? Jester takes a shot. Oh, I'll tell you what, they're whacking off sensationally now. Here's the advantage here. Pops up beautifully, and Jester taking that. The drop kick, just well weighted. Trying to rescue the fisherman. Yeah, it's still raining and cold out here, but otherwise than that, yeah, no, I'm in a good mood. Don't plan on going anywhere. Just gonna stay in. Warm as hell. Okay. What are we talking? What's the temperature? Put it in your Fahrenheit, if you will. That's fine. You don't have to convert it. I can guess temperatures from about this range. Oh, it's a nice shot. It's a nice shot by Jester. Jester running around Sundown and bouncing that one out. Roger. It's raining here too. Oh, you got tropical. That's a nice stop. Toothless getting up there, getting it in the middle. So you got humidity? Right out to take a shot. Great shot there. Raining there too. It's hot as hell and it's raining. Okay, that just says, yeah. That's it. That's screams humidity to me. Oh, I hope you're keeping cool. I hope you got some fans if it's that warm. I suppose it's probably the easiest way to dry water out. That's a nice shot by Sundowner. They're just wiping the floor with the Monarchs. Now, the Monarchs look good to start off with, but that's about it. Sundowner with a nice bloody backwards chop there. Oh, fantastic. Let's get it. 51 seconds left. 7-1 is the scoreline. There's no advantage against that, but Jester again doing a fantastic job in the back there. Puts it up in the middle. Toothless doesn't get the turbo, but hits that ball on the ground. Leaves it for Sundowner, who takes a shot at Sultan. Grabbing it, Jester taking a second stab. No one there. Toothless was going for the shot, but got defended at the last shot. That's a good snoop shot. Jester is rimming the hole. Rims too high to the other side. Toothless got to get there. Hits it off the backboard. Rings it in the bell for Sundowner. Sundowner puts it straight into Toothless. They've got this one wrapped up. Toothless going up. Well, this time that one. Jester going for the punt. That's going to be game. Let's just let that one roll. It's raining here too. Well. Yes, it was this morning. Oh, there's puddles everywhere. It's cold. It got down to 6 degrees. 6.5. I think it was 5 the other night. Yeah. Well, guess up. We got up to 17. Oh, it's 17 now, so it's not too bad. The days get warm, but cold. The Dragons. Alright, on Neon Fields. Let's get it. The Titty team are 4-0. The Dragons are 1-3. As I head into this game, Viper, Hound, Imp, and Big Mountain. Imp and Big Mountain, great combination. They've beaten the Titty team a couple of times. 75. Oh, that's not too bad. He's getting the tap busted out of Merlin. Merlin pops that ball up. Still going to get there. Does. Booyah! This is going up. Knew that was going to hit. Fantastic. It was there on time. 25. That's pleasant, isn't it? Besides the rain. I was expecting somewhere like that. Perfect. Yeah, I guess what I thought. I thought you got to say somewhere around 90 or something like that. 90, 100. I mean, oh, okay, that'd be a bit hot. 75, no, that's pleasant for you guys. I would imagine that's 20 degrees, something like that, roughly. 20, 25. I won't do the conversion, but I know it's pleasant. Toothless with a double hook roll. Pulls out. That was beauty. Look at that. Ball stalls up. Sundowner with a nice tap. Big Mountain pushing that ball back through. Toothless bumping bastards and running through. Scores a hole. It's raining really bad. Okay. Okay. This is not your cyclone season, is it? Your cyclone season, right? 6 months ago. January. Good shot, thank you. 3-1's the scoreline. 4:25 is on your clock. The TB teams are hanging out. Doing, oh shit, that's a nice challenge by Hound. The Viper comes out of nowhere. Unfortunately, doesn't get it. He was looking for a good hole there, but wasn't unlucky to get it. Sundowner closing it off. Big Mountain trying to head the ball back the other way to the advantage. Oh, the Viper doing some good job, but Toothless is there crunching heads with the Viper. Imp passes it up. Toothless tries for the backwards flopper, couldn't get it. Big Mountain wasn't there, but I'll tell you who was. That bastard. There's Toothless running around, tries to get the Rick roll, bounces that ball, hits up, gets up the rim job. Sundowner gets blocked by Big Mountain. Toothless going for the double tap, didn't get it, but sends it off to Jess. Jess takes a shot. Imp, Viper inadvertently hits it. Toothless powering up in the last second. It sends that ball back through. Oh, he gets a challenge, but Hound from coast to coast. Oh my God, deserved it. Deserved it. It was a bump from all the way down from the enemy goal square, and Hound goes coast to coast, ends up collecting the ball off the backboard and sends it straight through Titty hole in the other end. Oh. 3:24 is on the clock, 3-2 is the scoreline. The Dragons doing a good job here. Oh, Toothless bumping that one out. Sundowner. Almost the opposite kick to what Big Mountain just did beforehand. Is going up, gets a nice little tippy tap, puts it in the. Oh, Merlin heading for a dragon hole. Pokes the bear. And I tell you what, Toothless doing a good job here off the backboard. Merlin with a pointy hat does the job, sends that ball straight through that dragon hole. 4-2 is on the clock. On the clock, I was on the scoreboard. 3:07 is on the clock. As Toothless goes up, tries to get a little bit of a ticky tap on that, but pointy hat Merlin is still there, doing a good job. Jester comes in, but he could hear the dinner bell from the back here. And Toothless going up, it's going to hit the roof, come down awkwardly. It does. Toothless couldn't get too much on that one, had to send it back. Viper is coming up, gets a ball, taps it well. Toothless beaten, I don't know who that was. He gets a nice tippy tap, sends it too high. Merlin has a good assist. We'll take that. Toothless coming up. That's right, the windshield blinder, we'll call that one. Just setting it up perfectly in front of Dragon Hole. And Merlin again using his wand to poke the beast and sending it straight back through the hole. 5-2 is the scoreline. We're almost halfway in this particular game. Toothless goes up, goes for a roll, goes for the bouncer. Look at that, what a job. A couple of seconds in, that's it. Here we are at whack off. The ball pops up. Toothless again, steamrolling. Sets up the bouncer and puts it straight through the middle to the middle. 2 minutes 30. We're halfway. 6-2 is the scoreline, and it was close, and then it wasn't. Easiest way to describe that. The Viper taking a good shot there. Toothless doing a good pirouette, just for a bit of a show. Bumping bastards on the way through. He's got that one, takes a good save. Hound trying to beat Toothless and does, gets the better of that one, pops it up high. The ball goes very, very high. Toothless and Merlin couldn't get their hands on that. Big Mountain cleaning up the mess in the end. Let's get another look at that because I didn't even see it. Big Mountain's there, takes a chop. Merlin pots it back end. Oh, Big Mountain, that's a great 1-2 play. It bounces off a couple of titties on the way through the hole. Tell me you didn't just say that. I did. And the reference is clean too with the blue. There it is. Toothless taking a shot. Jess is there. No one's going to get that. Hound. Toothless bumping that one back up. Bumps it in dangerously, but Hound is there. Jessic with a karate chop. Saving that one. Hound with another attack. Oh, Toothless bumping bastards. This is what we like to see. Get a bit of biffo on the field. Toothless sending it up. Going to go way above the 3-point line. Toothless just karate kicking that one out of the way as it heads towards Titty Hole safely. Titty Corner, sorry. They're all standing on Titty Corner at the moment. Sundowner can't do much. Jester bumping that ball out of the way. Toothless is getting bumped in every direction. Don't know what happened there. That ball went flying. Toothless couldn't get a shot on that. Viper making this game interesting. Ball goes up high in Titty Corner, bounces in front of Titty Hole, and that's it. The Viper and Imp, they're playing in front of the hole before they poke it in themselves. 6-4 is a high-scoring game, and it's close. This is Rocket League, and anything can happen in Rocket League. We know it, we've seen it. Tiz goes up, nice little tippy tap, sends it over to Jester. Jester couldn't get there in time. Sundowner running down the back there. They send it back up. Toothless got to get there first, couldn't get there, and the defense runs it down. The Viper from long range. I tell you what, the Dragons and I tell you what, the Viper has been a key element to this game, as well as Big Mountain. They're making sure the points go up, and they're making this a challenge. 6-5 with 50 seconds left. As they all head to whack off. That's it. They get the better of that one, the Dragons. Big Mountain's there. Imp. Till's going for a little tippy tap, sends it in the corner. Tries to send it out of the corner, couldn't get a shot on that. Merlin with some magic. I don't know what that ball is doing, but it's definitely bouncing odd. Oh, there's a challenge in the middle there. Jester, Viper, Imp, Merlin. Trying to save the ball. The Viper takes another shot, but Toothless is there. Toothless is going, pumping that ball forward, just trying to get that ball around. Just a nice little tippy tap. Merlin is there. Gets challenged by Big Mountain. 6-5 is on the clock. Almost 10 seconds left as the Viper is back and Toothless saying no. Bastards. Gets another tap. And a Rick roll. Gonna bounce in front of hole. Merlin is under it. Couldn't get the collection. And that'll do it. The Titty team. Bullshit. Yeah, I heard that. Correct. Blue Army. The tactician with scented balls. And the prodigy. Triple speed. Good game. Dragons put up a fight. Oh, the Skyhawks. The Top Gun team, that's right. We've got Iceman, we've got Maverick, we've got Goose, and of course we've got Nick K, the Cougar in the red. They are your Skyhawks. Yes, they used to be from the Thunder of Days, and now they're just Skyhawks, apparently. Demoted. They put up a good fight every now and then, but we'll see if they fire up today. And Maverick and the Cougar, Nick K, have really got to get fired up for this thing to really kick off. Let's see what happens in this game. Goose sends it up. Toothless with a nice punt, takes a snooker shot. Doing some bloody nice skateboard work there as Sundowner clings it NFL. And runs that one through in 17 seconds. There it is. Toothless. Look at that skate work there. I tell you what, he's been on the ramp. And Sundowner. Ooh, firework finish. Fancy. Let's go. The Skyhawks are in the red. The Titty team, the Dragons. The Titty team, the Toothless team are in the black. Maverick trying to get some ball action. Pumps that one across field. Does a good job in the end as Iceman and Goose try to team up. Nick K, the Cougar. It looked like a set play there, but it didn't go too far as Melton's there to cut it off. Good work here by the Titty team. Toothless going for the rim. Sends that ball up. Maverick. I don't know where Maverick came from, but I tell you what, he's testing out his fighting skills he's got from the academy. Iceman bumps that one up. Thought he got away with it. Almost fucking did. Maverick with a punt. There it is. Tiz couldn't cut that one off. Jester capitalised on a little defensive error there. There it is. And Maverick with just a nice little jibby jab and a bit of a spin and beats Jester. And it's 1-all. Let's get it. Toothless and Maverick, the two captains of the team, seem to whack off. I tell you what, my God, there it is, Maverick, Iceman and Goose, and I tell you what, Nick K with the distraction. There it is, Iceman Goose. Great formation there as they hit the nitro. The afterburners. Send that one forward. 1-2 is the scoreline. Skyhawks. Currently lead. The titties are sitting down for a second, just gathering their thoughts as Toothless takes a whopper. Set up for that karate kick there, posed for a second and went for it. Here it is here, just posed for a second and bang. That's a whacker. Answers that question straight away and sends it back to 0 pretty much. 2-all, 1 minute down. The ball does nothing except for heading towards Titty Corner, and Toothless is there bumping that ball out of there. Oh, I couldn't get the flippy flop on it correctly. I was looking for it, didn't work. Jester is there, takes a shot, couldn't get it. Toothless with the karate kick sends it against the backboard. They just got to get under it and send it in. Toothless challenged. Damn straight. Toothless, the flippy flop, the triple ball challenge. He rings it in a by himself. My God, man. 1 minute 30 and 3-2. This is a good game already. I'm quite enjoying this. The Top Gun team doing some epic stuff. And thank you. I saw that epic shot there. Thank you very much, Blue Army. Oh, Toothless getting there, squeezes that ball out. Wasn't bad, wasn't bad. There's Maverick is there. Iceman, Maverick teaming up just to hit that ball out of Skyhawk's corner. The Top Gun team, I tell you what, putting up a good fight. There's another one. Toothless couldn't get a grip on that. Nick K, the Cougar, I tell you what, got underneath Toothless. I don't know what happened then. I know balls went in holes and that all sorts of things happened. Nick K, the Cougar, getting the better of Toothless there. Sets the diversion up, and that was enough for Goof Man to beat Sundowner and Merlin with a nice trick shot. 3-all, 3 minutes. My God. Let's get it. Good game this one. Toothless karate kicks Spider-Man's karate kicks again. Sets it up for the Sundowner, which is blocked by Maverick. Read that play well. Maverick lights him up. Gets the heat missiles. Heat sinkers. Puts it through. Goose challenges Toothless and gets that one through. That's a little tippy tap with a little pirouette spin. Toothless couldn't get a hold of that. Beats Merlin and Goose. I tell you what, they're taking shots from all angles this time around. Their formation is fantastic. The Skyhawks doing a great job. The Top Gun team as Toothless heads to whack off and gets the better of that one. Nothing left. Decides to go up, couldn't go up. Sundowner's there, didn't get it on time. Merlin. It's the only one back. Goose taking a stab, couldn't get it. Toothless the only one back. Gets a jab at the right time. Got to find a power up. Couldn't find a power up. Decides to take karate kick instead. Goes for the backwards flopper. They're setting up a diversion. Sundowner with the punt. This is rocket. With a nice well-timed bloody hit there, I tell you what. Hadn't have got that, it was certainly going back the other way. Epic game, 4-all, 2:15 on the clock. We're just over halfway. Let's do this. Sits up for that one. Takes a karate kick. The Rick roll. Sundowner. Challenge, exactly. I didn't realise I had a co-commentator here, but I'll take him as well. And then Sundowner just rimming the shot on the other side. It's 4-all, 1 minute 57 is on the clock. Jester is there, Toothless going up, couldn't hit the brakes in time. Flopped the wrong way. That'll happen occasionally. Toothless powering up. Oh, Jester, go that way, you bastard. Take a shot. The trick shot. Oh, Toothless challenging Maverick. This bastard's being bumped left, right, and centre. Ball didn't go the right way. Maverick takes a shot. My God. You're not sure it's scoring close. They're scoring at long range. And Maverick, again, look at that. The jet stream on that. Found its target. Down titty hole. Alright. Here we go. Titty's going up. Gets better of that one. Finally gets a tap in. Heads towards the Skyhawk hole. Toothless pumping that ball back up again. There's a little tippy tap. Got to get there first. Does. Sends that ball straight in the Kruger's face. I think it was a Kruger. No, it was Maverick. Oh, the Cougar got taken out, mate. I tell you what. Someone scored with that Cougar earlier. It was a booming time. Then Toothless having a shot with Maverick. 5-all. 116. It's on the clock. So they all had to whack off. Toothless getting a late shot on that one, but gets the better of it. Just waited on it. Maybe a little bit too long. Sundown going for the challenge. Cougar getting a better shot at that. Sends the ball backwards. Goose just getting a tap on that in front of Goose. There should be someone in defense. There is. Merlin's there. Toothless going for a run. It's a run. Kia. It's in, you bastards. Excuse me, I had to get a drink after that. Couldn't believe my luck. The Cougar, the Maverick was a threesome on a pole. In the bloody, the Skyhawk hole. My God, was it a good time? I'll tell you what. No science needed. Toothless again, just running away with this. That's right, I'll say that. Toothless, Sundown, just tapping that ball in the right direction. That's all I needed. Toothless did the rest, hit the exhaust, hit the accelerator, and made sure that ball jet streamed towards Skyhawk's hole. 45 seconds on the clock, still anyone's game. It's a high-scoring game, and this one could be straight in as well. Toothless with a challenge. Iceman is there. Sundown will let it go. I told you. 38 seconds. Left, right, left. They're pretty evenly weighted at the moment. Iceman, Sundown. I don't know what Sundown was did. Sun must have been in his eyes. It's the only excuse I got, really. 7-6, 38 seconds he is on the clock. Until he's been running around, couldn't get a tap on that. Sundown and comes back around. Until he's gone in, gets a tap. Sends it off. Well, 30, I thought he said fancy. I'll say that. Toothless powers up, Jester. Didn't get a shot on that. Toothless got to go up for a shot here somehow. That'll do it. Wow, it was a nice shot. Jester going for the punch. Couldn't get it. Iceman running through. Toothless not getting much of that one. Sends that ball back. I don't think we're going to see much on this unless there's a nice trick shot happening here, but I don't think so.
They've done it!
Whew, what a game. Centered balls and a slow poke. Well, that's what you want. That's what you're looking for off the field. On the field. Fantastic work. What a great game. The Kitty Seekers are up next at Neo Tokyo, Japan. One of my favourite little places. I like the neon. 6-0 to 2-4. Swabby, Scout, Salty. I can't remember what the other one is. Bastard, that's what we call him. Let's go. Scout, Swabby, Salty, and Midi. Now your Seekers, they're in the gold. The Titty team are in the black, of course. As Toothless and Merlin. Jester just trying to get back in time. As Swabby gets a shot there, doesn't get a nice shot on it, but Toothless is roaming the halfway line, sends that ball back in the Seeker's corner. Gets a nice little tippy tap. Oh, decides to go for the Rick roll. Couldn't get there in time. It was a beautiful time shot in the end. But just the wrong direction. As Toothless powering up, he gets his corner. He does first, but gets blocked. That was a good shot. Ian might have been Salty or Swabby. It was one of the two bastards. They did a good job. Ball's just stalled at the moment, not going anywhere. Heading towards Seeker hole now. Toothless got to get up. Hits that ball back. That's a runner, but no one's in position. Running the other way, that's bad. Clean shot like that, and you shouldn't be running that way. Toothless going for a shot. That's close. Take that. We'll take that. We'll take that. Jester with a nice tippy tap. Puts it in the line of a speeding Toothless. That shit, the windshield wiper deflected that ball nicely as it spun in towards the Seeker hole. We'll be walking the plank today. We'll find out. As we're just over a minute into this game. Salty couldn't get that. Scout not going to get it too. Bouncing that ball up. Going for another tippy tap. Couldn't get it in time. Merlin popping around the back. Couldn't get it. Sundown at that challenge. Puts that ball up. Toothless powering up. Wrong way. Scout running down. Sundowner should cut that ball off. Does. Sends that ball back towards the middle. Everyone's there. Oh, Toothless just trying to get that ball in the right spot. Couldn't get there in the end. Swabby can another one. A nice job of cutting it off. Oh, they put the ball up again. They got to get back quick. Doherty with a nice shot. Toothless couldn't get the run. Oh, it gets a nice tap. That was a good job by Toothless. As it heads it back around Teddy corner. He's got to get there quick. Does. Saves that ball out. Going for a run. Karate kicks. Gets taken out by Scout. I'll tell you what, the mid-game. Where it's at today. Toothless going up. Bounces that ball over. Tries to go for the power up. Couldn't find it in the end. Gets a nice little tippy tap there. Trying to send that ball the opposite way. Does. Jester running down. Going coast to coast. Hits the other side. Puts that ball in front of Teddy Hole. Swabby. Jester. Does the job. Swabby with a nice bit of defense there. Jester following it up. There it is. Rim does a nice rim job there. Swabby a nice bit of defense, but that's what happens when you follow up. You're poking in a sinker hole. That's right. What do you got? 2-0. 2:27 is on the clock. Scout passes it to Toothless. Off kick off. Whack off, sorry, I should say. I got to get my terminology wrong for the right games. Toothless going up there. Gets a nice little whack, a little tap. Couldn't get a secondary on it. Salty running around. Toothless should have this if he's timed it correctly. He did. Powers up in the meantime. Scout with a nice shot. Sundown putting it back up. Toothless running that ball. Sends it into Jester. It was a good block on the end. Lucky. I will say, pinches that ball. He goes up with a backwards karate chop, sends it into Swabby. Jester's there to poke the ball in. Oh, I'll tell you what, that was a bloody good shot. 1:45 is on the clock. Toothless stalling that ball up, gets him headed in the right direction. As the bastards are popping up, that didn't go the right way. Puts it in the defender, and the ball didn't go in. It hits above Titty Hole. Toothless going in, gets a nice little spoiler tap on that. Trying to run forward. His teammates aren't helping him. They're swarming down the other end. They really want a shot at this. The Seekers, but Toothless passing that ball to Sundown, and Sundown just needed to get that, but I tell you what, looked like we had a flat tire in the end. Salty trying to punt that one down, couldn't do it in the end. Toothless running that rim. Oh, it's a nice dinner bell. Pity he couldn't finish it off. 1 minute left. Scout trying to run down with Jester. Toothless is there to cut it off. Does a great job in the end. Gets a nice tap. Bounces that ball. All the way down to Titty Seeker end. Toothless, a nice defensive play again. Don't think he's going to get there for that one. Does. Somehow. Oh, run away. 32 seconds left. 2-0 is the scoreline. I don't think there's going to be much happen here as Jester pops that up. I say that, and there's another shot attempt. 25 seconds on the clock. That ball is heading towards Titty Hole, but Toothless is already underneath. Ah, Salty taking it up. Jester punting that ball down. Toothless just trying to find a spot. Doesn't have to be anywhere in particular. It just needs to be a spot. No turbo needed. Got to run back, look. 3 seconds on the clock. That's it. That was a very close game, unusually. There's been blowout so far and a couple of close ones, but the Enforcer and the Slowpoke Jester taking out the honours. Week 8. Who are the Bombers? The Titty Bombers. As we look at your Titty team, that's right, Sundowner, Merlin, Jester, and of course Toothless Varmint. Up against Samara, Myrtle, Casper, and Marley. They're in the turquoise. As that ball just dribbles in front of Toothless. Marley doing a good job there. Toothless just getting some air. Gets in front of that one. It's a nice tap. That's going in all the way. Good defensive shot there. Turns into an offensive rampage. Good for Harvey. And that's a great shot there. We're 17 seconds in, that's right. Let's get it. That's a nice whack off. I tell you what, Marley getting the better of that. The bombers are coming in. Myrtle and Jeff there having a challenge in front of Titty Hole. As Toothless pumps out Sundowner. Let's go that way, Sundowner. I got this. Toothless just running around. There's bastards being bumped left, right, and centre. Fancy bits of play happening left, right, and centre as well. And as Toothless runs around, gets that one on the corner nicely. That's heading towards the hole at a great rate. They just need a tippy tap, and there's the tippy tapper. Sundown. There it is, the windshield block straight out of the bloody rim corner. Sorry, out of the bomber corner. Sundowner just poking the bomber hole. I have to say that again. Turtle jumping around. Toothless with a nice jab, puts it in bomber corner. He's looking for a bomber hole. This is funny. As the missus walks in. Hello, sweetie. How you doing? There's one. Oh, Toothless putting that one into Sundowner. This is bad territory here. Toothless with a nice karate kick and the save. Tonight, puts it in. Toothless takes the bastards out. A nice job here, and they run up. Toothless running over the ball. Bumps that ball out nicely. It lands perfect. Couldn't get a second shot on it, and Samara running around. Samara with an open titty hole. That's it. Pass it off to Myrtle. It's a good 1-2 play. And after the bomber hole's been poked a few times, titty hole needed the service, and Myrtle, without any defence, puts it straight through the titty hole. 2-1 to score line. Minute 30 is on the clock. Yes, this is Rocket League, would you believe? Let's go. As Toothless shoots a moon. That's a good timing too. That's a good tap. That's a great tap. Flew upside down and inside out. There it is. Sets it up for Merlin. This is fantastic play here. Jumps up again. Look at this Merlin. Toothless. Great play in the end. The bomber hole gets poked again. And Toothless with a bit of great defense there. 3:15 is on the clock. Marley, I tell you what, he punts that ball. Toothless there gets a nice deflect. Has not got no turbo for this. Ball goes in a completely opposite direction than what I was expecting earlier. And Toothless goes up the double tippy tap. Look at that. Merlin, Toothless teaming up again. What a great combination. There it is, the double triple tap there, the big karate kick. My God. Great job by the both of them. 4-1's the scoreline. Toothless with the half volley. Getting that ball cleared for a minute. Punts that ball down. Runs forward, runs back. Sundowner taking a shot. Toothless there, hang time. I tell you what, that ball was popped up in the air. Toothless grabbed it with one arm and tomahawked that ball straight in the hole. There it is here, runs up. 1-2, bang. One-handed jam. Right up in the bomber hole. My God. Oh, that's funny. That's just funny. 5-1, I didn't even think I'd come up with it, but that's what happened. 5-1's the score, and Toothless passing on back to Jesse. Myrtle takes a run. Toothless with a screamer, can't get there in time. And Myrtle with a great defensive play here. Looks like it hits a nitro, hits a windscreen. And the spin on that ball, look at that, as it just diverts ever so gently as it hits around. Toothless also getting to that one. Oh, you're playing division. Oh yes, that's right, Kenley College. Yes, I have been playing some division. We'll catch up with that Friday. But yes, it's actually a mission Woz doesn't like very much. If you didn't catch any of that. Woz does not like Kenley College. Kenley College is one of those things that pops up every 2 or 3 months. It's not on very often, so you don't get a chance to do it very often. Well, you don't see us do it very often. Yeah, it's not one of Woz's favourites. Oddly enough, he remembers all of it, but it's not one of his favourites. Get out of here, cousins. Oh, Toothless. My God, man. I don't count these down, yeah. Toothless pumping bastards all the way through. Look at that. Great job in defense again. Creates opportunities. That's a good little mission. And of course, yes, while we're here, thank you, Brian, we can catch up with us, with Helldivers and all sorts of things. And this coming day is Casper. The ghost finally pops out. Decides to make an appearance, Casper the ghost. And Samara does all the hard work and Casper just pops up and takes a hot shot. There's a town with my name on it. Oh, fantastic. I like it. Nice to have those things. Especially when it's not a common one, so that's the other thing. As Toothless challenges Marley, but Marley's getting there first. Toothless trying to get back around for that. Samara's there. Toothless getting around the corner. The corner? It was a corner. Merlin trying to get up. 1 minute 10. And yeah, if you want to catch up with us, we're doing all sorts of stuff. You'll get Dragon Ball this weekend. Tomorrow you will get, what are you going to get? You're going to get Helldivers tomorrow. It's just had an update. You're going to get Division, which I think you've just had an update as well. Division 2, that is, as was 007, the Blind Man demo. Hopefully you all join us, and hopefully they're all a lot better than what they were last week. Poor bastards. Oh shit, that's him. Yes, everyone was quite ill last week. I had COVID, I think was and his partner had the flu of some sort. Female was not feeling the best as well. It was a horrific week last week. We got through it together. But that's what this is all about. It's what brings us together, the games and the people and all that sort of stuff. And of course, Blue Army will be there. Fantastic. And this is what we do. There's going to be all sorts of games over the weekend. You've seen a lot of Dragon Ball stuff over the last weekend. There's a reason for that, and we'll catch up with that this weekend. Let's see what the reason is, if you haven't already guessed. Of course, there is our favourite card game. We'll catch back up with that in the next 8 days, I think it is. Challenge. So there's a little bit coming up. As we find our groove in the summer of games. Oh, for you guys, it's a winter's game for us. It's great because we get all the fucking titles. And it's cold as hell. 7-4, the Bombers aren't going to take this one out. That's it. The Titty team doing a great job. You love both card games. Well, you're going to get to see both card games. They're fun, they're chaotic, and we quite enjoy them because they were something. I think you need the mixture of both of them. But they're just fantastic. The Cyclones, the Titty Cyclones are up next. 8-0, 2-6 are their win rates. For game 9, this is 9 rounds of Rocket League. This is game 9. We've got a preliminary and a final to get through if we can make it. We're pretty sure we're in the preliminary, regardless if we win or lose. Storm, Squall, Fury, and of course Rainmaker and the Purple. They are the Cyclones. As Toothless challenges Storm. Kind of back down the middle. Toothless is there. Storm goes up. Toothless oddly going up to the air. Hunts that ball beautifully to Sundown. I couldn't get it. Merlin takes a stab. Merlin. Ho ho ho. What happened here? Toothless sets that ball up nicely and they missed the first one. Merlin. This is the defender. Fury's doing donuts in front wheel drive for some reason. Don't know why. This is game 9. There's plenty of stuff to catch up with and I'll run that through in the next couple of minutes. But we are hoping you have a good week. Hoping you have a good time. Hope you're feeling better as well as us. There's a lot of shit going around, illness-wise, let alone anything else that's happening in the world. Yeah, make sure you sit back and take your time and enjoy yourselves while you can. It's a short break. It might be in between a lot of stuff, but look, doesn't matter. Make sure you get to enjoy it. Of course, there's all the appropriate places and the not so appropriate places, but make sure you get yours either way. There's a nice double tap. Merlin with the popper. Toothless with the stopper. Toothless bouncing up. That's going to hit nicely. Jester is not going to get that. Fury, Sundowner is there. Takes a shot. Puts it up for me. And I've got no turbo, as usual. Toothless just jamming that one up a little bit. Merlin, Sundowner. Oh, God. That's bad. Yep. Knew where that was going. Knew that where that was going. As soon as it went backwards, it went, yep, nope, that's not going to happen. Fury does a nice job. Merlin, Jester, off-footed. It's 1-all the scoreline. 3:35 is on the clock. Yes, and we're getting back to your Horror Tuesdays or Horror Mondays. We're going to do one day of horror anyway. I did 2 nights this week. I didn't do the Mortuary Assistant this week, but I did do the 2 soon-to-be updated games, or one that has been updated. I have done Phasmophobia this week, and we have done the Demonologist. With, of course, Australia Man. I'd like to join us for that particular run. And you catch up with Australia Man, usually on Monday or Tuesday night, definitely normally on a Monday. You might catch him on Sunday a few times. But Monday night's normally his night. Just to get up, start the week. Just have a bit of fun. There's a lot coming in, there's a lot coming out. Even though it feels like some of the games have dried up a little bit. We're still finding fun. We're still installing fun. That's a nice shot. Jester, challenge. That's going to come back at a rate or not. Who's going to hit it? That one. It's a nice jibby jab. Yeah. Oh, fuck's sake, really? Oh, did you get it? No. 2-1, 2:22 is on the clock. Oh, squeeze that one. That's bad. Oh. Runs the moon. Takes a shot. That's in too. Fucking fantastic. My God. Comes in, saves a certain goal, and runs down the other end and cleans up the wall. Holy shiznit. 2 minutes on the clock. 3-1 scoreline. This is game 9. And Toothless coming a blinder. Sundowner is there. There's another quick one. They're just finding holes now, and I tell you what, doesn't matter if it's the Eye of the Storm or it's a cyclone hole. We're going to poke it either way, the titties. On the titties. Alright. 1:56 is on the clock. 4-1 is the scoreline. My God, what a game. Toothless deflects out shot from Stores. It runs into Rainmaker. Rainmaker can't do much with that. Toothless running that ball down. Runs up the wall. Takes a karate kick. A flippy flop. A good landing. That's a 9. Toothless trying to get the better of that and squashes it. No, and couldn't get a shot on it. Rainmaker takes a shot. Jester is there, but leaves the ball alone for some reason. Don't know what happened there. It's a good challenge by Toothless into Rainmaker, but Rainmaker getting the better of that and the advantage. And the Jester pole dancing for some reason. You make up your own reasons for that. Got no idea. Myself. I'm in at 30. 4-2. The titties are out in front. There's round 9. The titties are definitely in the playoffs. Toothless shooting the moon. 1, 2, 3. Just like that's it. Toothless powering up. Oh, was going for the jibby jab. Couldn't get it instead. It's a nice fake in the end. Didn't need it, but it was there. Sundowner with a nice pull shot. Deflects that one off the wall. Bounces gingerly. Toothless just missing that. And it's a nice fake. And Sundowner with a hole. Alright, Sundowner heading to whack off against Rainmaker. And Rainmaker, I tell you what, definitely with the advantage towards Titty Hole. And Toothless bouncing that ball back towards Cyclone corner. the windy area of that corner. I tell you what, Merlin there puts that ball straight across field. Toothless powering up. Oh, going for Rainmaker, couldn't get it. Merlin, tell you what, he's got the wand out. I saw a little bit of a on the end there. I tell you what, Toothless with a nice grab. You can get the secondary. Sundowner's there, tries to pump it out. Toothless running around that ball. Gets a nice timmy tap in the end. Jester is there. Squall running around. Merlin not doing anything. Toothless heading back. Squall takes a shot. All three of them are in effect. Toothless says, I was told to go that way, so he went that way instead. Bump Squall. There it is. There's a shot. There's a punt by Rainmaker. Ball gets kicked out, and Rainmaker's there to take it. Here it is here. Merlin punting that ball back out, and Rainmaker already leapt before that ball bounced, knew where that was going, and that was straight down a titty hole. It's possible. They need to get a score now. 5-3 is the scoreline. That's not going to happen with that. And that's a nail in the coffee rather than being the saviour goal. There it is, straight off a whack off. Merlin, Sundowner, just charging in. And that's it, straight down a cyclone hole. There's a couple of teams I'd like to challenge tonight, and the Mammoths is one of them, and the Skyhawks is the secondary. They were really good games. Let's see if they make it to the final. As 8 seconds remain, Toothless going up, gets a bastard bump. Gets a nice tippy tap, send it out to Rainmaker, that's it. 9 rounds have ended with the titties on top. Sundowner taking a slow poke and apology. And that's it. We're at game 10. Who made it through? The Bombers. 9-0, clean sweep of the board. This is where the Titty team got too confident and got taken out last week, as you might remember, by the Rebels, who are also maybe in this final. That's right. The Titty hole versus the Bomber hole. We'll see who wins in the end. Tulu powering up, hits that ball out, pumps it out towards Chester, not there. Marley running down. Marley, Casper, Samara, and of course Myrtle are in the turquoise. Toothless, Jester, Sundowner, and Merlin are in the black. Toothless got to get run around and get that. Couldn't get a TV tap on it. This is playoff. It's sudden death. It's sudden death. They don't get a second chance. That's right. As Toothless runs that ball into the corner, he's going to get the tippy tap. Got the better of that one. Can he fly through? He does. Just couldn't convert that into a goal. Good attempt there in the end. Merlin flying around, couldn't get it. Toothless and Jester work together. As the ball gets sent, Toothless, Toka tries to take a shot, but Casper with a shot. Defensive end. Oh, Casper following that one up. Casper with the defensive goal. Let me get this right. There it is there. Blocks the shot of the Titty team and comes translucent and starts running down the field. Ends up going coast to coast. Takes out his old friend Merlin along the way. 0-1 in this playoff. Sudden death. Oh shit, that ball is up, the ball is down, and we're not going to get back to that in a hurry. It needs to be cut off, but no one's there. Myrtle. Here it is. The Bombers are playing Titty hole at will. They felt they were invaded last time, and I tell you what, they're taking it out in the Titty hole this time around. There's 0-2 in a minute gone already. The Toothless team need to pull out their fingers. That's a nice shot. That's a nice reply right there. That's how you do that. You pull your finger out, you put it to the sky, and that's right, you let Jester score. Look at this. Jester straight up hits the propeller hat and burns that ball straight in the bomber hole. 1 minute gone. It's just over. That was only a couple of seconds, would you believe? Until it goes up, hits a shot, gets a karate kick. There's a nice gentle tippy tap, sends it out towards Jester. Jester coming around, taking a shot. Marley with a great defense, runs it up the wall. Toothless is there, bounces that ball in. Scott, nice angle. And hits high above the bomber hole. And it rims out, would you believe? That's not it, was heard on the crowd. That's not it. That's not it. And Toothless managing to find the bomber hole in the end. Passes it over to a friend. That's it. Off the backboard, that's it. Sundowner with an open bomber hole. 2-all. 3:34 is on the clock. And there it is. It's a nice shot there. Yes, tomorrow's pop rock. Today is titty holes and bomber holes. Don't ask. It's just funny. Billy's going for a blizzard block. You can get it's almost nailed towards the end there. Goes for a double tap. Rims a corner. Casper the Ghost doing a good job in defense there. Merlin with a punch. Hits the dinner bell and it comes flying back out of the rate of knots. Toothless going up. Squishes that ball down. Casper running that ball out. Toothless triple taps. Looking for a helper. Couldn't get it in the end. 2-all's the score line. 2 minutes gone. My God, man, what's going to happen? Ball bounces down. Toothless early flippy flop pushes Jester in. Marley coming around. Smoking something out of that tailpipe, I'm pretty sure. No one's going for it. Toothless goes for a jab instead. That's a good jab. That's a great jab. It's a roll. Sundowner couldn't follow up. There, couldn't cut that one off. Got to leave it for his teammates. Merlin is going back down. Jester with a nice steal. Casper the Ghost pushing it back up to halfway for some reason. It's a nice, whoa, it's a nice attempt there. Toothless heading back. Samara in the wrong position. There it is. The ball goes safely out by Merlin. Toothless taking a shot. Gets that shot. Worked hard for that one. Pulls out in front. That's right. Does some hard work. Does a bit of rim work there before he finds a bomber hole. And pokes a gentle one through. Wasn't open. It was heavily guarded, that bomber hole. That's what that is. This is Rocket League. Alright. 2 minutes is on the clock. And that's a nice attack by Myrtle as Toothless runs the shot down. Lines that ball. Puts it in front of Sundown. The Sundown and goes for a grab. Merlin. Marley with a great defense, with Merlin tapping that ball back in the bomber hole. It poked back out, he pushed it back in. There it is there, Marley with a great defense, and Merlin making sure he's had protection and his Jimmy hat on, that's right, before poking the bomber hole. That's a wizard hat, Jimmy hat, apparently. You can see it on his head. There it is, the ball goes up, Sid's going up, gets a tippy tap, flies that one in the corner, that's it. It's almost a certain grand final berth. There it is, Toothless flying up, that's it. Finds it. Hasn't found the hole that many times in a row, Toothless. That's how the crowd is certainly happy that he has. As Sundowner and Toothless combine again. Jester goes up, Toothless taking a light tippy tap. Didn't go the right way if he planned it, but it's running back down anyway. 135 is on the clock. Well, not 150, 130. Toothless going for a tippy tap, sends it high against the backboard. That wasn't too bad. Thought it was going to be worse than what it was. Probably should have stayed in the air for a little bit more, but I ran out of turbo. Jester having a shot. Merlin's there. Samara with a nice punt. Toothless bouncing that ball nicely. Nicely. Karate kicks. Yeah, takes out the goalie. It's an open shot. That was great play by Toothless. Come in, bump bastards, and run away scot-free. Toothless and Merlin combining. Toothless again. Takes a shot, hits the opposite corner, rings it in a bell. And every bastard came, unfortunately. Toothless running down again, hits that ball out. Oh, what a fancy flip. You can't do, my God. Wow. From the heavens comes down the spoiler flip. That's it. That's it. The titties are looking fantastic tonight. I tell you what, they're perky and proud and they're hitting everything in the right notes. And speaking of hitting everything in the right notes, Toothless. Karate kick. Sets it up to Jester. Jester couldn't get it. Sundowner blitzing attack. Merlin, Sundowner should have that again. They don't. It's a fast break. 15 seconds on the clock. It's not going to matter. The Bombers couldn't do much. The Titty team have been all over the Bomber hole today, I tell you what. They weren't finding much of the titty hole, but the titty team definitely found the bomber hole. Multiple times and invaded. That's it, tactician and prodigy. That's right, centered balls is what you need for a game like this. Let's head to the final. Oh, the Rovers! 8-2 record. Okay, this is the first game. Okay, well, we've got Uri, we've got Shepherd, we have Armstrong, and we have Buzz. I think that's correct. And the red team. This is the final. Let's get going. 5 minutes left. Hope you've had some fun today. As I said, it's been a better day. Everyone is feeling a lot better. Thank you very much for joining us today. Hope you had a good time. It's a little bit of a different Rocket League. It's a little bit of practice. But it's a bit of fun at the same time too. Practices in game and practices in speech. So we hope you've enjoyed that. That's on. Yeah. Uri was on it, but Uri wasn't good enough for this one as Toothless comes up the halfway line. That's it. Full shots that ball. Uri was on it, but Uri wasn't good enough. 1-0 is the scoreline. 4:38 is on the clock. Oh, just over on 20 seconds. Gone, and Toothless flying back over the top. Runs in the goal square. Sundowner is there. Merlin trying to take a little tippy tap. Buzz punting that ball back out, but Toothless is there to meet it. Gets to halfway. He gets another tippy tap. I tell you what, that's pretty close. Merlin pokes the bear. Takes the assist. Toothless. Toothless was some great work. Uri again was on it, but it wasn't good enough. Buzz heading back, but Merlin's pointy hat. He's Jimmy hat, that's right. Pushes that one through. No, I always have fun watching those guys. Oh, that's the whole, that's the take. That's the part of entertainment that we like. It's supposed to be fun, it's supposed to be entertaining. Some days are different. That's what we aim to do. I know what it's like out there. We live all in the same world. We just like to have a different take on it, if you will. And our take is healing. This is the way we heal. This is why we just have fun. Dick around, play some games, talk a lot of shit, and hopefully no one gets offended. But doesn't matter if they do. That's all I know. Nothing malicious. Hard to find. Yeah. Woo-hoo-hoo. I'm hitting shots I haven't hit before. Well, some of these are basics, but the other ones, woo-wee! 3-0 is the scoreline, 3:36 is on the clock. I'm having fun this game. This is the grand final. Sit back, relax. I hope we've covered your entertainment for the last hour and a half. Epic save. I've had some great shit today. It's probably not my best, but I tell you what, it's pretty good. Look at that. Another one. That's a run. That's a run. Sundown. A turbo up. Yep. Bastard. Armstrong. Armstrong running around the rim. Toothless there to cut that one off. Shepherd couldn't get the attack on that. Was on it. Ooh. No, you don't. That way. That was a headbutt. That's a good shot. It's going to ring the dinner bell. No, it doesn't. Buzz punts that one back up to the corner. That's right. Toothless just finding his way through. That's it. Gives a nice bump. Nice little tippy tap. Runs that one up the rim wall. Buzz is there, but couldn't get a good shot on it. Toothless running back down. Should have stayed in a straight line. Sundown with a nice tippy tap. Toothless backwards flops that. It's a good backwards flopper in the end. Sends it over to Jester. Jester taking a shot. Runs it up the wall. Runs it up the rover wall. That's right. Toothless going up. Oh, just couldn't get the shot on it that he needed. Runs back at a rate or not. Uri is on it. Toothless is there. Couldn't cut that one off in time. Cleans it in a bell. Luckily. He's going up. He gets a tap on that. It's a great save. Uri was on it, but couldn't get the shot on it. Got a grab. That wasn't a good shot. Toothless bangs it in titty corner, heading back towards the halfway line. Shepherd and Buzz having a bit of an altercation. That could be bad as it results in a Jester goal. Let's see what happened there. Jester in the middle. Shepherd, Buzz, head to head, and we just opened up Jester. Armstrong couldn't defend that. It's a 4-0 at the moment, under 2 minutes left. Toothless heads back from whack off. Gets a nice ricochet shot there. There's another bit of miscommunication on the Rebels, the whoever they are side. Toothless takes a shot, Jester takes a poke. No, Jester doesn't take a poke. It's a Rovers, sorry, my apologies. Mixed up by the red. Toothless couldn't get a shot. Shepherd's that one out of the goal hole square. Toothless trying to get there, just can't get there in time as Buzz takes a running shot. Buzz with the little USA flag on the back. That's it. Just a nice TV tap. Decides to go for spacewalk time. Alright. 4-1. 128 is on the clock. The Titty team having their way with the Rovers at the moment. The Rovers are number 2 team in this competition. And Toothless getting that one up, does a nice rim job, sends it around the orifice. That's not good enough to get into the rover hole. As they quickly go on a fast break, Shepherd, there's 3-on-1. And the one wins. It's unusual that. Sundowner, Toothless pushing Sundowner out of the way. There's one out, takes a nice half volley kick. Didn't have enough to go up again. Would have been fancy if it had have. Armstrong. Oh, it gets in the way, Uri has a clean shot, but Toothless there to pick that one off. Sends it across the field. Powers up. Goes up. Tibby taps that one. Fancy flips. Oh, sons of bitches. They gave him a real hint. Get the fuck out of here, they said. Toothless going up. Takes a second jibby jab at that. Rings the dinner bell. You could hear the dinner bell from here. Toothless sending that one to the side. Runs up. Takes a nice slippy flop. Merlin with a nice punch. Merlin, Sundowner. Merlin's trying to beat 3. There's 10 seconds left. This game is done. Toothless hitting the rim. Pushes that one through. Fantastic job. Just forcing his way through. It was a tight hole, but Toothless found the bloody opening. Smash that ball through. Rings it in the bell on the way through. That's how happy he was. 5-1 is the scoreline. 4 seconds left. This game is over. This round is over. Thank you very much for joining me. What a demo to finish. Fantastic stuff. The winners! The tactician with the slotted ball, centered balls and the slow poke. Again, that's what you want off field, but on field, that's what happened as well. The Titty team take out the championships, and that is it for your Rocket League. That wasn't bad. That wasn't bad. That actually felt good. Thank you, Brian, for joining me. You can catch us tomorrow night for Helldivers, back along the side with D-Mug 007 and, of course, the Blind Man. Hopefully they're all better. We send your wishes out to you if you're feeling under the weather. I know what that's like. I've just had COVID again myself. I hope you get better soon. Everybody else that's on the opposite side of the world, stay cool. Everyone over here, I tell you what, stay warm. It's cold. And yeah, as I said, there's stuff coming up on the weekend. There's new stuff coming up next week. Card games will return within probably about 8-9 days. And there's a lot more stuff. Check this quick schedule. You can catch me up on YouTube. Hit the About tab below. Until then, my name is Toothless Muhammad. Good morning, good evening, good afternoon, wherever you are across the world. Have a great day. Good night. See you, bloke. See you, James.
Game
Good night, everybody else.
over. Run.